out too well.
No, definitely not. He's still pretty young, and he's still, just trying to make it work for Prime. One of the few players that have been there since the start. And I mean, he's a great player. We don't really see him do very well in this matchup, though. He really seems to fall apart to mind drops alone. It's going to be in the theme, and I hate to say it, but Dream has got some of the best mind dropping in the business right now.
Yeah. And we even seen him recently like try to overcommit to mind drop defense, kind of in the way that Myungshik did against Maru. And he gets behind in that way as well. And the mines still go off even though he's committing to so much defense.
Right.
So here's Dream. He's 9-3. Only recently playing a ton in Pro League. I think he's something like 5-0 or 6-0 in round 3.
Finally, the coach kind of realized, like, hey, like, you're actually one of the best players in our team. You should be out here.
In the world.
In the world. You should actually come out here all the time.
I should use this player who's really strong.
I should probably get wins for my team by using this player.
And Moonglade, is there any, is there any connection to the reason why SKT is 5-0 this round?
I kind of got a feeling it might actually have something to do with Dream being played 5 times, man.
Yeah, maybe.
Recently defeating SOS in his last Pro League match, and before that, 4-0ing CJ Hero in that Star League semis.
He's got his own pin on his jacket, repping himself. Wants to take the win here against Creator. These guys seem to be pretty good friends, or at least they've hit each other a bunch of times. Funnily enough, Creator actually has the advantage there, 8-4 over Dream. I think those games were a while back, though.
Yeah, they would have been a bit of an old one now.
Yeah. Dream in a much better place these days than Creator is. Creator definitely the underdog coming into this one. Can he get Prime a win and possibly give something for Keen to bounce off of in Game 3 against Impact? That is the question here. He needs to take the win here, I feel, in order to give Prime any kind of chance. Let's jump into the game right now. Creator versus Dream on Deadwing. Up here in the top left in the purple, our Prime player, the Protoss player, he is Creator. Looking a bit nervous.
Down here in the bottom right for SKT, he rightfully should be nervous against this player, Dream, the Lincoln Darren.
We still haven't actually figured out the connection to Lincoln.
I guess it is the American Dream, right?
I suppose.
Yeah.
But he's Korean.
He wants a white picket fence, and he wants a family. What else is the American Dream?
I feel like that's a bit of a stretch.
Is the American Dream actually anything?
They could have as easily just put a Martin Luther King pin there and say like, oh, I have a dream. Like,
I have a dream.
I don't really see the connection. I mean, if he were American and he were doing this well, like I would totally understand. But the American Lincoln pin for Dream is kind of,
maybe it's something else.
There's got to be some deeper connection that we're just missing.
I don't know.
Or maybe it is just that.
Maybe in an interview he said, I want to live the American dream.
Could be. Maybe he's like, that's why I made my name Dream.
That could be it too, actually. Yeah.
This is why I dream.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
We're going to have a CC first from Dream. Big map. It kind of makes sense to do it. Not really scared of Creator. Knows that Creator isn't a Protoss to go too aggressive early on in the game. So I think it's pretty smart.
Yeah, this is definitely the go-to build on this map, I think, for most Terrans. Makes a lot of sense. Just really depends on how safe he wants to be after the CC, how many Raxes he wants to put down so he can get out the amount of bio needed to defend against any sort of aggression, whether it be Oracle or Blink Stalker, you name it. See if he's got enough to deal with it before he goes in that, that consistent mind dropping that Dream always seems to do.
Yeah, I want to see how greedy he gets. In fact, will he just go straight up tech, or will he commit to all those barracks like you were saying? He's gonna put down the gas.
Yep. On the other hand, Creator just going for that standard one gate opening, gonna go straight into that Nexus, no doubt. With that safety zealot, just in case I'm in an engineering bay, sitting at his ramp.
Here we go. Probe coming down here to put down his own Nexus. This is going to be a pretty cool game. This is going to really show us if Creator has really shored up that play against Widowmines, because Dream is definitely going to throw it at Creator. And, you know, we're going cross-map here. It's not like the best positions for Dream to go for these drops. It's going to be a bit far away.
Yeah, it's definitely a big map for him to try and get work done on in terms of drops with mines and bio. But still, it also gives him a lot of time to be this greedy as he is. You know, it's a good choice to go for it on this map in these positions, whether he knows it or not. Can't get away with just about anything at this point.
Yeah, both these players actually haven't scouted each other at all. Just sitting in their own bases, macroing up. That's about it. Probe comes down here, he makes the Nexus, and then he goes straight back in the main. Not even going for a Probe or STV scout at all.
Just that blind greed from both players. I guess both players have really done their research in this matchup as well against these kind of players. He probably knows that Dream is most likely going for that CC first, and vice versa. Dream knows that Creator is a greedy opening in this kind of map as well.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a Twilight Council on the way here for Creator? Maybe going to try to play a little bit of that hero style, get out that blink very early on, and just try to shut down the drops of Dream. We're going to see finally a scout coming out here. Stalker and a Probe.
Yeah. Exactly find out where everything is, and we just see Dream going into that, Widow Mine, Starport, bunker at the front, so everything is as normal. Just shows you how much damage like a proxy Oracle could do against this kind of build as well, man. Like, if it was in the right place, obviously,
for sure,
it'd be a lot harder to do it in the right place in this kind of map there.
I feel like if Dream were going up against someone like SOS, I think he wouldn't go for this kind of build, but going up against Creator, I think is very smart.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Creator is going to go for, very fast blink on the back of that. He's making 2 extra gateways. He could put on a bit of poking pressure, kind of in a way that Stats did against Sky Eye in their first match of the day. But he is also getting that robotics facility, so.
I didn't like where he put that Twilight, by the way. It's at the bottom left of his base, like where a drop would actually go into. Yeah. So it's a very exposed piece of tech.
Easy sniper.
He's going to get it half used up by the time any drops will come, though. I mean, getting rid of the blink. Only thing he really wants from there is charge after that, which is pretty important in the late game. So, see if that comes into play. Till then, though, you're going to be warping in some Stalkers and apply that pressure.
Yep. We're finally seeing the first 2 Widowmines come out on the map. I think it's just going to skirt right by a Stalker walking towards the base of Dream. Just barely, so it's going to get away. A lot of Creator's units out of position, in fact. I think even the Mothership Core is coming.
Yep, everything is out of position right now. Observer's being made, so maybe he can deal with it pretty quickly, but still. Let's see how much damage these Stalkers will do, because that's only a bunker and a few Marines. No SCVs on top of that bunker currently.
He just warped in a Stalker, and here we go. Widowmines coming out here. He's going to force a big pull. The Creator's going for this. He's got that Mothership Core. He's going to try to go for the main, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, it's like he's going to be blinking on in. This could be the perfect choice. There's only Marines to defend against this.
Oh, man, he's got a great position here on the top of the ramp. He can even drop a Time Warp, and there he goes. The SPVs are forced to be pulled right now.
He's got to stop whackering these Stalkers, though. I think he's defending in the main base while this is all happening.
Yeah, just goes for one big blink.
Marines are going to get down the Mothership. This is huge.
Yeah, not the best micro, but he's still doing a ton of damage. Really nice blinks down the ledge now.
5 HP on that Mothership, by the way.
Wow.
A lot of damage being done. Dream has to get these Marauders out ASAP, and he also has a really great placement on that Widow Mine in the main. So if he tries to blink in, he will take a big hit.
Yeah. Looks like the Widow Mine in the main of Creator has been taken out. There is still one here, but it will be cleaned up at that natural. Oh, and a big blink. It's going to get the Mothership Core and a bunch of the Stalkers underneath.
Oh, everything's getting kind of wiped out at this point. There's still a lot left over for Dream. 2 Marauders as well. And he's lost a lot of SCVs, but it's not going to be enough to kill him.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it won't be. And losing that Mothership Core is so huge. Loses him that vision. The Observer is in the main base of Creator right now, so he has no vision here to jump up into the main. He cannot go for that harass. Don't attack your own Widow Mine, man.
Oh, that's always a bad thing. Never want to do that. But yeah, Dream is kind of stopped in his tracks. He is down 10 supply. And it looks like we're going to see Creator try and end this. Let's see if he can get it done there.
I don't know if he can.
No stim on the way, which is a bit of a mistake from Dream as well. He's kind of just playing catch-up.
Finally adds that stim right as you're saying that, Moonblade.
Yeah, he realized as soon as I did. He's like,
heard you
oh
now.
my god. I forgot it. This bunker's going to go down very easily.
SCVs are not pulled. It's going to go down. He's got another bunker, but that can also be focused down. Too late of a repair. One more hit. He's going to get it.
He's going to get it, but still, bad trades with these Stalkers. He lost 3 or 4, actually. Yeah. Sloppy Blink play. Getting a little too excited there. Look at the money for Creator right now. He actually has way too much money.
Yeah, way too many minerals. Not getting enough gas, it looks like.
He could be taken down at third base right now as well. You know, he's in a good place to do so. He's getting his upgrades already.
Yeah. I like the idea from Creator, but he's not executing it perfectly. Not well enough, at least.
Yeah.
And he's... I don't know. He's really cut down the worker supply of Dream, that's for sure. Dream right now on 34 SCV, slowly building that up. But again, like you said, he's not getting ahead in economy back at home. Still no third base.
Still no third base. I think he tried to transition a little too late for those for the Colossus as well. He got the Robo Bay just a little too slowly. And he's got to babysit the Medivac. Keeps it alive once again, but be careful there.
A lot of low stalkers after that bit of harass, and the Medivac can just be repaired. You know, Dream hurting, I guess, a little bit for those minerals. But again, another misstep here from Creator. Going to lose a stalker. And now we've got a pretty sizable Bioforce already moving across the map.
Yeah, this is actually very dangerous.
No Colossi. There's no AoE for Creator. He's trying to build 2 cannons right now to help defend.
It's going to help against the mine drops. Looks like Creator's going to try and aim for some more counterattacking, some more defensive play.
He's going to catch a Medivac. It's something at least going to also get a Marauder. Going to try to take away some of the reinforcements, it looks like, of Dream.
Not a bad choice.
Got to be very careful trading against this Bio, though. What does Creator have at the front? He should have enough.
I don't know. There's only 1 Sentry, 1 Immortal, and about 4 Zealots, and they're all getting DPS down right now.
He gets the Sentry before it can use any of its energy. Going to snipe the Immortal as well, and there are 2 Medivacs healing this entire army. Getting really nice, efficient trades here is Dream. At the same time, the Stalker's a bit out of position. Gonna almost catch a Medivac.
Almost. Dream getting it further and further ahead. He stopped using his Stalkers. Big mistake from Creator. Now he's down 30 supply. This pressure that Dream mounted is just proving to be way too much for Creator to handle. Look at how much money he has right now.
The multitasking of Creator is kind of falling apart. He was focusing on the drop, and he lost so many of his Stalkers.
Well, there is a Colossus now, and a Photon Overcharge currently going. So, see if he can hold on for now, but it's going to be hard. That is a lot of bio.
Dream is just going to push in, stims in, try to catch the Colossus, but not going to get it. He should get it now. Nice Order Mine hit as well on the Zealots, and now only Stalkers.
Only Stalkers left over. There might be enough. There's a pretty weak Marauders. A really nice pickup play from Dream to maximize their efficiency. And he's holding on for now. He might want to get out of here in just a second, though. It's so close.
He's trading against the Stalkers very nicely. No, that's pretty insane.
There, he's got 4 really red Marauders in there. He knows that their blink is there, so he can't actually make it too efficient. Oh, that blast mine does so much.
So look at this pretty decent follow-up coming up here. Still that Widow Mine also at the choke. Creator thought the pressure was off. He was trying to make a third base. Not going to be enough. Colossus going to go down now. Once again.
And not much left over here. Cannon goes down. And there's a bunch of Stalkers left over, but that is a lot of Sim Marauders and Medivacs.
Yeah. Probe's going to have to be pulled here. Oh, wow.
What probe, Valdez?
Well, there you go. GG. Dream will take out Creator. In a very action-packed game, in fact.
Yeah, that was a close call for Dream. I thought he might have lost that. Those Stalkers getting into the main base when he was completely unprepared for it. But he managed to hold on.
Yeah.
Gets another win for SKT.
And we saw a bit of a celebration once again. I want to point this out from Dream. We saw one from Stu, and we saw one from Dream. These SKT players do not hold back against anyone. Not even Prime.
No, they've been pretty ruthless today already. So Well, let's see what their new player has got in store. You know, Impact is going to be up next, and it's going to be against Keen. So this should be a pretty fresh one. I'm very excited to see how Impact's going to play this.
This is the most interesting game of this matchup for me, for sure. You know, we want to see how Impact's going to play. Can Keen get his first win so far in this season? I think it should be a pretty nice game coming into this one. Yeah, and guys, for the guys that did bet on Will Creator, will he cry? He did not cry, in fact. And played a pretty nice game. Like I said before, the idea was there. It was a pretty cool one, but he just did not execute.
Yeah, I mean, going into this, you got to expect it's going to be a hard match. So, you can never be too demoralized or demolished mentally from that. Like, you got to be real. But I do respect that he cares so much as well.
Yeah. You see it out of Creator, you see it out of Marine King, also Liquid Hero. A lot of these guys that get very, very emotional. Even Youngshik, also another emotional guy.
Yeah, definitely. And there's that haircut once again from Innovation. I don't think Wolf approves, actually. I was checking Twitter just before, and he's not a happy chappy right now. I can see why, and it's not the...
Doesn't really fit Innovation, to be honest.
No.
It was a good try, though. I think you should definitely switch up your hairstyle a bunch.
A for effort.
Yeah. Got to hand it to him for trying at least. But who knows? Maybe he likes it.
Maybe he likes it. I mean...
Can't dump on it too much.
Can't dump on it, man. I look like Steven Seagal. Like,
no, you don't. No. Guys, we're going to have a 3-minute break. When we come back, Keen versus Impact.